So this is my second suspension change. Owning these bikes is not that easy. Like when it comes to maintenance, you have to really take care. And this bike is considered as one of the chapri bikes as well as non-reliable engine. What can you expect from a high civic sense people? Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Here I am. Just got the suspension replaced. This is the new one. I'll tell you the story in some time. Now heading towards office near Damblur. Let's go from Banshankari to Damblur. Thank you, sir. Finally a new suspension. So this is my second suspension change in last 8 years in total, but I'll talk about it in some time. So yeah, today it's Monday. I don't remember the exact date. Let me check. 27 July, Monday. Yeah, so on 25th evening or at night 11 p.m. I was heading towards airport Shell fuel station. On my way near Vivipuram, I suddenly lost traction of the bike tire, the rear one. When I tried to accelerate it, it just slid towards the left, and I was pretty confused, like why would that happen? It's a good new tire, and why would it skid all of a sudden? And then I observed a difference in my suspension, the compression that happens. So basically I was just bouncing like a spring, like sitting on a spring. When you try to bounce, how does it feel? Yeah, similar to that. Then I got to know there's a issue with the suspension, and then I checked there was a leak in the suspension. So oil had leaked, and that oil dripped on the tires, and eventually tire lost traction, and I was on a concrete road, so due to which it even slid more. So in last 1.5 years, this is the second time I'm changing the suspension. So the first one lasted for about 6.5 years. My bike is 2018 model, so yeah, around 6.5 years. And there was a failure in the suspension first time, and I got it replaced last year, if I remember correctly, somewhere around March or Jan, probably. Later there was no stock in KTM Banshankari, so I had to get it from Indranagar. I don't know why the second time the suspension failed. I have seen a lot of complaints in the KTM forums as well as other platforms. Thank you. There were many such cases. It's not a cheap item because the suspension costs around 6,000, and fitting charge and includes everything would cost approximately 7,000, which is a lot. The suspension failing often is a problem. I don't know, like at least if it lasted for 3 years, the second one which I got, I would have been fine, but not sure. But there was a difference in both the failures. First one was a small leakage of oil. It had been pretty old, 6 years, 6.5 years, so that's fine, understandable. But the second one was a instant leak. But yeah, that was the experience that I had. So it happened on Saturday night. Sunday I called the mechanic, the one you saw just now. So he said bring it on Monday, we'll check whether the stock is available or not. So I need the bike to travel for my daily commute and everything, so I had to get it sorted as soon as possible. But thankfully I called them at 9:30 a.m. They said there is a stock and I can drop it. So I dropped it at 10:15. So by 10:30, 10:45 the bike was fixed, and it's 11:45 now. I went at 11:30, got the bike at 11:45, and now heading towards office. This is the story. It happened. I get everything replaced. I try to keep everything up to date with whatever if there's any parts failure, I get it replaced instantly. Also, due to the latest ethanol blending and everything, I have lost around in terms of mileage I'm talking. I used to get 24, 25 in city. Now it has dropped to 20, 22 between that. And on the highways I get around 24 now. Earlier I used to get 26 or 27 sometimes. It's been almost 7.58 years with this bike. And this weekend I was fixing my helmet, the one which I'm currently wearing. This green one which I usually take out for a ride. So when I vlog only with this helmet, but usually I vlog only when I go out for a ride, not in the city. So this helmet had issues with that rubber lining which was coming off due to the heat. I had kept it in the heat for it to dry. I had cleaned it a few days back because I don't want to replace this helmet with other things because I love this. It's one of the limited edition from Bilmola. So I just don't want to replace it with anything new right now. I have one more issue. Maybe in the last video, if you have seen, you would have watched that accelerator not working. When I try to rev it, it doesn't work. So that is one of the issue that I have been facing from a very long time, and I know the reason as well, and it is because of the moisture or the water, and all the connectors are behind the headlight, which passes through all the cables that you are seeing here, goes towards this. You can see the cable over here, right? Yeah, so that is the one. So everything goes there, connects behind the headlight. I've tried cleaning it. When you clean it, it works fine, but again when you go in the rain or get it cleaned in the water, the issue starts happening again. Owning these bikes is not that easy. Like when it comes to maintenance, you have to really take care. You have to really take good care of it. Not just take care, but you have to take a good care of it, because just the suspension costed me 7,000 in total, including the labor charge, and a year back 6,500 for the same suspension. It's just one part and the labor charge, so nothing much to see there. Also, the helmet which I'm wearing currently, the green Bilmola Rapid S model, I bought it in 21, so it's been 5 years now. I don't know how good the shell and everything would be in terms of safety. That's why I want to upgrade to some other unique helmets. I usually don't prefer having the common helmets. I want to have the unique ones only. I'm searching a lot. I found a couple of them, but I wanted specifically Bilmola, which is not available in India. There is in Moto Central website, but the designs I did not like that much, and also those are old stocks. This doesn't have an ISI mark because this was back in 2021 and it was imported from Thailand, if I'm not wrong, or Singapore. This has only ECE. The one which I am wearing and one which I have at home, both are around 8 or 9k, and it's a good helmet. I didn't like the ISI one which was made in India. The quality difference is too much. The one which I am wearing is pretty good, like in terms of fit and in terms of materials used and in terms of durability. The ISI one doesn't feel premium, is what I'm trying to say, for the money that you're paying. This feels premium, the one which I'm wearing, the older model which doesn't have an ISI mark. And this is 2018 model. Back in 2018, KTM had looks dirty, sorry for that. Back in 2018, KTM had all this dark mode, light mode, Bluetooth connectivity, trip 1, trip 2, battery info. See, you can see my phone battery, the bottom. Yeah, this was in 2018. Again repeating, it was like 2018 was not like 2-3 years ago. It was like, but they had this feature in 2017 model also, which is 9 years ago. Yeah, imagine, just imagine. Now the bikes that you see, right, which brags to be the good, the best and everything, and this bike is considered as one of the chapri bikes as well as non-reliable engine and everything. And you can just see how many kilometers that I have ridden, 65,000 without any engine issues. But yeah, it also depends on how you maintain and how you ride it. Yeah, this chapri bike had all these features for 3 lakhs rupees on road back in 2018. Now even the bikes with 6 lakhs on road price in 2026 doesn't give a shit about all the things. Now it's really hard for me to switch a bike from KTM Duke to other naked sports, because I've got lot used to this features that when I get a call, I instantly see who's calling me, and when I'm playing a music or something, I can actually control it from the dashboard itself. Even the volume, play, pause, everything works flawlessly. You know what, when I wear camera or start vlogging, nothing happens on road. When I'm not wearing camera, all the idiots in the world exist right in front of me. Yeah, but when I have the camera, everyone follows the rules. Everyone are like, chill man, we won't give you any content for you to upload on YouTube. Come on, rides up to 1,500 meters. The fuck, who will calculate like that? 1,500 meters, rides up to 1,500 meters under 1.5 kilometers basically. Yeah, that's a good way to calculate. Hey mate, buy this pen. This pen rides up to 2 kilometers. What? For 1.5 kilometers we are paying 20 rupees for the ink. Is it cost effective? No, it is not. Let's go! ಏನು ಗೋ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇದು, ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಗೋ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಲೋ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಓ, ಟೆಕ್ಕಿ ಗಣೇಶ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಿದ್ದಾಗ ದಿನ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಈ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ. ಇವ್ರು ಯಾವುದೋ ರೀಲ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯೂಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಟೆಕ್ಕಿ ಗಣೇಶ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಡ್ರಾಮಾಗಳು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವಾಗ ಟೆಕ್ಕಿ ಗಣೇಶ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಬೋರ್ಡಿಂದ ಸಿಗಾಕೊಂಡೆ, ಹಾರ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಮೊದಲೇ ಲೇಟಾಗಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಯಪ್ಪ, 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ವಾಚ್ ನೋಡಿದೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ. ರಾಂಗ್ ರೂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಲಿ? ಅಂಕಲ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡೇಟ್ಗೆ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವೈ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಾಕ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೋಡ್ like this. See, if I'm riding right in the middle of the road, how does other people coming right in front of me feel? Civic sense ಮಾಕಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅತ್ತೆಯರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ. ಅತ್ತಿಗೆಯರು means sister-in-law. Why would you need blessings of your sisters-in-law? So he has multiple brothers and multiple sister-in-laws. So seeing such statement for the first time. Ooh, interceptor. Which exhaust is that? I don't have knowledge about Royal Enfield's exhausts, but sounds good. Nice. Yeah, but they never wear helmets, bro. KTM bikes are chapris. KTM bike riders are chapris. But yeah, Royal Enfield. Royal, bro. Royal. At least he's riding decently. I don't complain about that, but I'm using the indicator plus hand signal because people don't have the habit of looking at the indicators in Bangalore especially. And some people switch on the indicators and never follow it. They forget to switch it off. Yeah, I'm taking all the gully routes because I don't want to get stuck in the main road traffic. This is my usual route. ಅಣ್ಣ ಗಾಡೀಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡವನೆ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡು. he is sleeping in the car, but he is literally sleeping in the car and people are waiting behind him. Oh my god, it's so hot. Finally this flyover is being constructed. It's been a very long time. If I remember, when I was working in Crete like 2-3 years ago, they started this and they stopped it for some reason. I don't know, they didn't get some permission or something to cut down the trees over there. They wanted to have this flyover the entire route, but they didn't get the permission to cut down the trees, which is good, and due to which they had to end the flyover right here. Yeah, this is the Ijipura signal. Wow, this auto. What can you expect from a high civic sense people? Yeah, right? Even I would be ashamed to cross the divider. It's that big, and he chooses to bring his auto. I'm already sleepy. I don't know what I'll work today. 12:25. At this time I'm going to office. I don't even know why they have hired me and why they are paying me.